So this is a quick tutorial on how to use the tools in Google Slides to add drawings when you're doing models for an assignment. First thing you need to do is create your Google Slides presentation. You can do that through Google Drive or Google Classroom. You need to choose a background theme. So some people like to choose a dark theme. For my purpose, I'm going to choose a light colored theme to make it a little bit easier to see. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to title it. I'm going to title it up here first, and I'm going to make this Google Slides tutorial. And I want to do the same title here. But I don't want a subtitle. I don't need one. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that and delete it. And then you can add a new slide to your deck. And I'm going to go ahead and add a slide that only has a title on it and is blank because I want to add some elements. So I'm going to make this a diagram. This is going to be an ocean profile. You want it to tell people what it is. I'm going to move it up so I've got a little more room on my slide. And then I'm going to add an ocean floor. So I need to add, well, first let's add an ocean. So I'm going to choose a line, and this is called a polyline, because I want to make my ocean like this, right? Waves on the water. So wherever you click, single click, you have a line. And if you make that line go all the way around, and you'll see it clicks to the end, and you let go, and then it creates a shape for you in whatever you drew. And then I'm going to go ahead and change the color of this. Since it's the ocean, I want it to be blue, so I'm going to make it blue. You can change the color of line too if you want, but really the fill color is the important part here. And then I want to create another polyline, so I'm going to click on that again, and I'm going to create some land. So I'm going to make a small shoreline so I have enough room. And then I'm going to go ahead and from that shoreline, I'm going to create a shelf and a slope and a rise and maybe a little seamount. I'm going to bring this thing all the way around and again connect it. It's still blue. Since this is land, I want it to be brown. And you can see I've just created an ocean profile, and I can add labels by clicking on text box and say this is the ocean floor. And here I can add a label saying water, or seawater would be better. And then I can add more, like this is a seamount. And you can move things around so that they show, you can overlap things. If you need to change where it is, you can click arrange and order, and then you can send things forward and backwards. You can put things behind other elements. You can also add arrows. So I'm going to go up here to my line again. And this time I'm going to say I want to add an arrow, and you may want to show sunlight penetrating. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to make it a little darker, and I'm going to make it a little bigger. And then I need to have a sun, so I might want to add an image. So I go here and I'm going to search from the web. You want to make sure that if you're getting things from the web, that this is just for your assignment and you credit where you get it from. So I'm going to click in the search bar up here at the top, and I'm going to say, I want a clip art sun. There we go. I'll just pick the first one and insert that. And it might be real big when you get it. So you just make it smaller, move it, and now you have added a picture. Again, if you're going to use pictures from the internet, you need to make sure you say either where you got them, and especially that you're not publishing this online. Now, if I want to add a slide that has some words, I can do that a couple different ways. If I wanted to explain this, I could actually explain it in the speaker notes. So you just click and expand that up. And I add my notes here, and I want to say that the ocean floor is made up of tectonic plates that move and create landforms as seamounts. So you can add an explanation down below, or if you want to, you can put that explanation on a whole new slide. So you can also add a slide that has title and body. I'll make this smaller again. And in this one, you say seafloor formations, and I can just have my paragraph here. So this is how you use some of the tools. Feel free to play around. There's lots of tools to play around with, and just get it to do what you want it to do.